Winter in North Dakota packs a punch. Wind chills gusting to 50 below means only the strong here survive. But with survival comes opportunity. In mind-numbing cold, we reach for the sky. A sky full of birds. Dogs!
The Flush, presented by Federal Premium Ammunition and Pheasants Forever.
-2. Warmed up. It was negative, I think 14 when we left.
For as long as I can remember, my friend Sean Bailey and I have made a yearly trek to the prairie of North Dakota. Over the years, our cast of characters has changed, but the bird hunting bond we all share just continues to grow.
I predict we're gonna find out who's the men and who are the boys.
Last fall, we may have hit our peak. Hunting alongside 3 North Dakota bird hunters with a passion for the big air show, we found ourselves covered in mallards. Watching a tornado on our last day of the hunt, we all knew that we'd be back. But none of us expected it to look quite like this. After back-to-back monster blizzards, central North Dakota has literally turned from a prairie into a frozen tundra.
This is cold. I wish there was a way for me to let you know how this feels, but then you wouldn't watch the show. So I'll just tell you, it's really cold. There's some birds here. This is an old abandoned farm site. We saw some fly out when we got in, so we've got about 20 minutes to just see if we can't get one up in the air and in the pouch.
At least that's our plan.
It's easy as crossing the fence up, right? Let's go, find them. We tried to get into a little cattail slough where we knew there was some birds, and it was a little deeper than what we expected, the snow, definitely up past our waist.
Oh my. Oh.
All of this for a couple pheasants.
Some of the most brutal conditions, I think, out here. I mean, it's deep snow, it's not hard packed, it's tough walking, it's tough.
Oh. Oh man. After trudging maybe 30 feet, reality sets in.
I don't know if this is gonna fly. Get him! Oh! Are you kidding me right now? Sean should have brought his pea shooter to a big boy party. How nice would that have been? Bird in hand.
I pulled the trigger, shot once, missed. Tried to pull the trigger again, but my shell, the action wasn't working too smoothly. It was a little chilly.
Uh-oh. Do you need help? This is borderline insanity right now.
As cold as it had been out here, you'd think that the bottom of the cattail sloughs would be froze up, and they're not. The snow is deep and it's insulated and it's tough walking.
It seems our dream hunt has turned into a nightmare.
North Dakota, the winter wonderland.
Those are tall cattails that would probably be over our head, but it just doesn't look like much right now because literally everything is snowed in. I don't know if he's gonna get out of there.
Definitely not the way you want to start a trip, but again, it's a memory that you talk about, and you make fun of the person that did it.
Ah, yes, those memories, the good and the bad.
Hang on, this could get interesting.
The Flush, brought to you by Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts. Benelli, Polaris, Waltons, and by North Dakota Tourism.
Cop, you gotta get behind. You gotta get behind the trailer. You gotta get visible. It started swaying and then just threw me.
Winter has a way of taking control.
Oh man, trailer hit some ice, and when I looked in the rearview mirror, it was beside me, and then it came off the hitch and flipped over and threw me into the ditch. But
Somehow, the only damage was to Matt Kopp's bruised ego.
don't come up here, it's miserable.
In brutal temperatures, we push on. Our sights set on a one-time goal we've named 30 for 30.
30 for 30 means 30 geese, 30 Drake mallards.
It's alive!
Basically, once everything else freezes up, the birds get concentrated down to whatever open water there is, and the birds turn into survival mode once we get this kind of snow. If you can handle negative 35 wind chills like we've been dealing with for the last couple days, blowing snow, brutal cold, you can get the birds. The birds aren't the problem. It's try to keep feeling in your toes and your fingers.
Our friends here know just where to find them.
Joe Flatlin, Matt Kopp, and Adam Nagel, 3 of the top waterfowlers that I have ever hunted with. These guys have put on the miles.
They know what they're doing out here. They know where to go find the birds. They have a good time doing it.
It's a well-oiled machine, yeah. We all have our jobs that we do when we're setting out the decoys. We all know where we're shooting, know our lanes, so it's efficient.
Joe's the brains of the operation. Adam and I are just the mules. We put the team on our backs and carry them.
None of this will be worth anything if you can't hide the cameraman. Here's his foxhole. We're gonna stick the tripod in here, and our setup is in front.
Hey boys, let's kick it into gear here. I like it, Bales.
After 4 hours battling the elements, we're finally ready, just in time.
Yeah, this isn't double gun weather for me. This is when you bring out the old Super Black Eagle.
Four-pack, straight up.
Yo! More birds coming, boys, more birds.
The geese, man, they were just crazy. They wanted to be where we were, and it was nuts. It was absolutely crazy. It was flock after flock after flock coming in.
Nope.
This isn't your early season hunt where the birds circle and circle. They're coming in because they need the food. They need that energy. Good shot. Nice shot, baby.
That hunt definitely ranks up there number one. You just don't get it much better than that. I mean, you put a lot of effort to get where the birds are and where they want to be. You know, the reward was there.
That's what I'm talking about. What a hunt. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It started with geese, but I don't think any of us knew what was to come next. Ah! Ah!
The Flush, brought to you by Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks and Tourism. Birchwood Casey. Carlson Choke Tubes. And by Rough Tough Kennels.
Every bird wants in here.
They have no choice, life or death.
It's really undescribable. I mean, it's 15, 20 below, 40 below wind chills.
In a frozen North Dakota field, we battle Mother Nature's worst to experience bird hunting's best.
And they are just pouring into the spread.
Yo!
We are at our limit of geese, which is okay, because geese closes at 2 o'clock on Tuesdays. Now, spinning wings are up. It's only greenhead time. This is unbelievable. This is too good.
Shot our 5 honkers and then we started to work on the ducks.
Ducks up top.
Yo!
Nothing like that tundra green.
As a waterfowl hunter, as a bird hunter, this is what you dream of. They are coming and coming and coming. I mean, it is just wave after wave after wave. This, the last of the mallards left, the hardiest of them all. By this time of the year, they're just perfection, absolute perfection.
The birds this time of year are a little different than the first half of the season. They're hungry, they need to eat. Holy smokes, was that bad shooting.
Hey, I needed a box of shells.
With birds pouring in, this weather turns from bad to worse.
Wow, it's getting mean.
I like a good adventure, but my toes would like an early season hunt.
Tough to get feeling back once it's gone.
It was pretty brutal. Even in your dugout layout blind, it wasn't the nicest.
We're filled out on geese, but we're after the greenheads, and the problem is there's so many geese coming in that the ducks are flaring. We're like, come on, too many birds. When do you have too many birds?
You couldn't get them out of the spread.
They just tuck right in with our decoys. I mean, snow is blowing. This is as extreme as I've ever hunted in.
Ducks!
Best you can sum this hunt up is basically by saying you went through every element possible to get what you came here to get. And we did it, and we succeeded.
Like I said, one of the most brutal hunts, and hands down the best hunt.
That's a 30 and 30. 30 Canadian geese and 30 Drake mallards. Not one single hen. Unbelievable.
It was a classic late season hunt in North Dakota. The Minnesotans got to experience a good, nasty waterfowl hunt.
Unforgettable hunt. Wow.
That hunt definitely ranks up there number one. That's a once in a lifetime hunt.
Great hunting stories begin with great habitat. Join Pheasants Forever today to help us create more upland habitat for the birds. Sign up at this special web address below and you'll receive a 1-year subscription to Pheasants Forever Journal. Plus, this Pheasants Forever edition Browning double blade knife with the collector's tin. Sign up today to help us create healthy habitat and abundant wildlife. Back-to-back blizzards have dumped 3 feet of snow onto North Dakota's frozen landscape. Grass and cattails have drifted shut. So far, pheasant hunting has seemed almost impossible, but ducks and geese have given us the waterfowl hunt of a lifetime. Woo! That's what I'm talking about! What a hunt! Unbelievable! Still chilled from yesterday's brutal winds, we bundle up for one last adventure. I'm guessing it's 40 below wind chills. And I don't think I'm exaggerating. It's so raw. Yeah, you girls ready? Hopefully the Benelli is good at -30. The habitat out here has just been decimated. All the birds are just grouped up into tight areas, and basically it's down to the trees. Any bushes, any trees, they're all piled in. There goes one. There they go. There they go. There they go. Rooster! Yo, you're an animal. There's gotta be more. Here you go, Rooster! Rooster! Got him. Good bird! I feel bad. They just have nowhere else they can be. What a tough place to make a living, guys. Oh, Piper, you look cold. You done? Look at that face. She's like, hey guys, where's my face mask? Problem is, it's too bitter for the dogs. So, we put the dogs in the kennel to warm up, and it's all manpower. I am 3 feet above the fence line. These snowdrifts are insane. There goes a hen.
Rooster! Here they go, hen! Rooster! Rooster!
That one's going in the trees.
Here they come, there's still more! Rooster! We got just a stud. And we got an up-and-comer. Man, hardy birds.
They're tough critters, but it's just gonna get worse. It's only December. We've got 3 more months left, you know?
The effects of this weather will show over time, but one truth remains. Out here, the strong always find a way to survive.
Rooster!
Such is life in the land of wind and blowing snow.
Oh boy!
You need a hand?
It's not so much the heat, it's the gosh darn humidity.
There you go, bud, you're free.
Thanks, Jeff. Look out, it's soft on this side. You'll fall through. There it is.
After 3 days battling North Dakota's wind and frostbite, we finally throw in the towel.
You finally got one.
The last one. Not a limit. But that's enough for this guy.
Every hunt is memorable for its own reason. This one will be because of the birds and the absolute extreme conditions that we went through to get them.